Hello. Well, how are you doing today? I am so excited to get a chance to chat with you, have a little conversation because you know what time of year it is. Almost the end of the year. We're about to celebrate New Year's Eve and welcome in a brand new year. And I love this time of year personally. We just made it through all the holiday and Thanksgiving get togethers with family and Christmas. And now New Year's, I believe, is about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. And I want you to celebrate in honoring what's happened for the year and what you want to happen in the new year. I'm Jacqueline, your professional matchmaker and founder of Discover Love Matches. I've been a matchmaker for almost 9 years, and I love watching the transformation when someone makes a decision to shift things in their life and genuinely make changes. The genuine part is the difference, the authentic living. And so New Year's is what everybody tends to pick as their symbolic, New Year's resolutions, time to reflect and rejuvenate. But of course you can do this any time of year. But since we're just about New Year's Eve, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I want you to stop and pause before the ball drops, before you cheers the new year, and think about life and how you want to celebrate all the wins you had this last year. It could have been a really, really, really crappy, rough year for you, or it could have been a really, really great year, or it could have been a combination of everything. I mean, too often we kind of lump it in and say, oh, that was a horrible year. But we also have to remember just to think about the really little, maybe small good things that happened. And sometimes we forget about the lessons we did learn. So I want you to make sure you stop and reflect. When my mom was alive, we'd always connect on the last day of the year and talk through where we were each of the last years as far back as we could remember. And it was always really special to have this time. And I want you to take some time for you. I want you to put in the comments what's special to you. What were some of the great wins of the year and some of the heartbreaks with lessons learned? It was a tough year. My father passed away, and a family member has been fighting cancer and has had 3 surgeries in less than 6 months. But I also got to go on a cruise with my daughter, and I also got to watch my daughter cross it over and celebrate her graduation from college. It was so exciting. And both of my boys' businesses are booming. Their lives are incredible. All 3 of my children are doing phenomenal. And I can step back and celebrate the personal wins, and business is booming. We have so many couples, so many people falling in love, and so many great dates and connections and people showing up for our events. We are bigger than we've ever been, and I love the momentum of the growth. So I can celebrate all the goodness, all the possibilities, but most of all, I'm proud of where my life is at. And I want you to be proud of where your life is at. So we're sponsoring the Pre-Funk Mixer, the Champagne Ball in Portland. So if you're a local, I sure hope you're going to be there. And I want you to celebrate New Year's Eve wherever you are. I got the nails done. I got the facial done. I got the toes done. I got the waxing done so I don't have grandpa eyebrows. I went to my sister's closet and went shopping, which is the best place. Doesn't cost anything. And she always has so many great treasures, like this necklace I had to wear a little early. But we found some really fun things that I can wear for the party. And so it's about getting creative. It's about taking time to celebrate, having a no excuse attitude. Put yourself together, celebrate all the great things. Whether you stay home on New Year's Eve, take some time to journal. Whether you go out with people, get your flirt on, have a good time. We're having a party, and we're going to be celebrating all of these amazing singles that showed up to do more, showed up and picked more and decided they wanted something else, decided to be the one who did the extra and then some. And that's the cool part. That's the part that makes me so excited about what I do and who I get to be with, because I know that I create awesome events and I pour my heart and soul into them. So whoever shows up is going to get loved up. And the neat thing is our party's for 2 hours, but then the rest of the event goes till 2 in the morning. So when you walk into our champagne ball, or whatever party you're going to, make sure you walk in with your shoulders back, a big smile, and you find 1 to 2 people to connect with right away and let that conversation start flowing, and then pop to the next one. And if you get into an awkward spot, you're kind of talking and you don't really want to be talking with that person, grab another person in the event and introduce the two of them so you can roll on out to the next person. Keep yourself moving, keep yourself interacting. Make sure that you are pausing long enough though to make some eye contact, soft smiles, and connect with somebody that you're interested in. But make sure that you're feeling something in return. Too often people go to events and they hug on, lock in, totally talk to one person, maybe two, and they don't get themselves out enjoying. So make a point, just like you did all year long, getting out and meeting new people. Do that at the event. If you spark with somebody and the two of you just got to kick into this great conversation, let it flow. Have fun with it. Like at our champagne ball, people will be wearing their gold beads. So you're going to know even later in the evening who is at our party. But you know, whatever party you go to, have fun with it. Have a good time. Get to know people. Of course, we all know everybody's hoping for that New Year's Eve kiss. And you know what? Maybe you'll have a couple people in mind when the time comes. Hone in. Don't be shy if the person's receptive. But if they're not receptive or they're not interested in engaging, do not push it. So we want to make sure we respect boundaries, but we also take initiative. So it is New Year's Eve time almost. I want you to add to the comments, what's going on? What are you excited about from last year? And what are you excited for the new year? It's a time for optimism, possibilities. And you know what? Get yourself looking fabulous for New Year's Eve and walk into whatever party, event, or even snuggled up at home. I mean, gosh, my other sister just got me sparkle slippers. So you know what? If I was staying home, I'd still be having my sparkle on. I want you to believe in anything and everything is possible. Raise up your deserve level. Decide that you want to be the person that others notice. And make sure that you take the time to notice maybe the shy person that just needs somebody to walk up and introduce themselves. Be the person who remembers what it's like to be overwhelmed, and be the person who remembers what it feels like to get some butterflies. Happy New Year's Eve to you, and I will see you soon, and maybe even at an upcoming party soon.